let us get a solo leveling video from SinChi. It just reveals something crazy. What? Oh, this is a YouTube title, baby.
I'm jaking it.
What?
I'm jaking it.
Jaking?
I'm jaking.
It's not a surprise that we're 7 episodes in and we got a tease about the ants.
Yeah.
Like my Annie's impression. After the absolute cinema, that was the previous episode
Yes, I got the impression.
blessed us with, we got a more calmer episode and dropping a lot of stuff that is progressing the story, while also again teasing stuff for future events. I thought I wasn't gonna make a video on this episode,
But money.
but there's a good opportunity to educate you shonen retards.
Ooh.
Yeah, you little
Educated.
sussy baka.
Oh.
Okay. We got Manager Wu aura farming.
It's time to get educated. Something crazy is gonna happen, bro. We're gonna learn more about production value. Episodes like this again, though. I love it. I love the downtime. More, world building, more characterization, focus on setting up for the future hypes, right? Without stuff like this, you can't have the payoffs. Also, Manager Wu, aura farming.
We got someone thinking he's on my mask. And we have girls and guys shocked about how strong Daddy Wu is.
This guy might have had the best reaction. Straight up. This dude had no business having that fucking delivery of voice acting. The way that he was shrieking in the background constantly, while other people were having dialogue and even screaming. He was like S rank voice acting this episode.
Shocked about how strong Daddy Wu is. Thank you for the support last episode. This episode covered chapter 76 to chapter 81. It was pretty faithful. Maybe the Demon Castle part was the one that had a lot of cut content. Some people lost aura. Taegyo lost a lot of aura. He's the Reaper / Fiend Guildmaster.
Yep.
So
He didn't have much lines or anything, huh? I'd like to see more about him.
he's ranked
S.
fill the blank. They cut out probably the most important reaction. Is Hwang Dong-soo realizing that Jinwoo is still alive? Also, Juhee.
Oh, Dongsu had a moment? He's still in the hospital. The dad did just beat the fuck out of him, but it's funny that he's still in the hospital right now and he's now watching it. S rank, oh my god.
Juhee. She was the day one for Jinwoo.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. We saw
Juhee got power crypt before the season even aired. I want you to realize this. The moment that Chahaeun's, butt focus angle front flip back flip, over the motorcycle trailer was shown in season 1, bro. Juhee immediately was already just like, your time is up. You're power crept already. No one's gonna fucking pull for you.
Jinwoo actually trying to sell the Eye of Avarice. The paparazzi was not shown in the anime. Jino's expressions was hilarious in the manhwa.
Oh.
Jino's dad went to the hospital. They cut out the part that he was actually asleep for 2 days straight after he collapsed. He got the same sickness as Jinwoo's mom. A massive L for A1 for not having the horses.
Yeah, the horses, bro. They did not animate the horses. Why? Because Jinwoo just slaughtered all 3 of them. Not 4, because I think that this one still is the demon girl, right? So that's why they left her around. But these dudes got immediately slaughtered. Boom. So I guess, it's not like in their best interest to bring up the horse and everything in full design if they're just gonna get just massacred immediately.
For the guards. I'm kidding. It's probably unnecessary to draw them, so that's why they didn't do it. Jinwoo is at floor 80 right now in the Demon Castle this episode. He's been on this floor specifically for 2 days straight. Also, the funniest thing that got changed in the anime, Jinwoo is outside Jinha's room talking to his shadow.
Wait, what? I heard Jinna's womb rather than Jinna's room. Listen to it again.
Thing that got changed in the anime, Jinwoo is outside Jinha's room.
Womb? No, ain't no way. I didn't hear a single R there. I heard a W. Womb?
Talking to his shadows, but in the manhwa, Jinwoo is just beside her bed going...
Okay. Oh, what the hell? Oh, whoa. Okay, what? This is even more sus. This scene, like, the vibes I'm getting from it, like, obviously, he's sending the shadows in to protect her, right? But something about the shadows also just like slinking into the bed and going into her while he's like looking at her while she's sleeping. Like, ooh, it's just, it's kind of sus.
Is it okay if I touch you?
This episode was directed and storyboarded by Hiromu Oshiro, who also did episode 8
Ass.
of season 1 of Solo Leveling.
This guy is like the setup episode, exposition episode director, huh?
That visually looked one of the best of that season, even if it was a low priority episode. And he did both of Solo Leveling's endings. He was the director, storyboarder, motion graphics.
That's crazy. I feel like people who are responsible in charge of the PVs, the openings, the endings, and stuff like that, that takes a lot of talent.
Photography, editing, and 3D CG for it. He is
Cool.
from Production ID, but he has worked on a lot of Kaneko projects in A1, like SAO. As someone who is
Elite.
not just a regular storyboarder and director, he sometimes does his own CG and compositing. He has a very good grasp on how aesthetically and visually pleasing his episode can look because he has experience as a compositing
ReZero as
artist.
well.
This shows why sometimes there's directors that can have that distinct style where they are helming an episode, not just how good its direction or storyboards is the color script slash compositing itself. They can communicate to the compositing team to be more precise of their style, because being an episode director, you are overseeing the episode, or you can lay out the color slash color script on how you want to make a scene look as good as you want through the storyboards. Sometimes boards are just to lay out how a scene will look, but some people can also make the storyboards as the color tone slash script for it to communicate it better for the final product. Oshiro's traits is men.
What? Excuse me?
Zooming in a lot of better for the final product. Oshiro's traits is men. Zooming in a lot of men and women sometimes. I'm
Okay.
kidding. But you can see how good
The zooming techniques.
Oshiro's boards is. Distorting a lot of the background, almost like a fisheye lens.
Yeah, right. Whenever you have these curvatures happening in the buildings to kind of create that depth, the height of the building.
The framing work itself making the scale feel more wider,
The
or
room.
just a simple panning shot that feels more than that. We have to talk about the backgrounds.
I love the backgrounds, man. Specifically the one where the ant is flying in the moonlight with the water, the night sky, moonlight reflection in the water. Beautiful.
Shits look so beautiful. I mean, look at the water here.
Yeah, this scene. I think this is the best background one.
I want to swim in it. And drown because I can't swim. The thing I really love about his boards is he plays around with perspective shots that looks good, while also placing the camera on like where the character is going, rather than simple close-up shots or following the character. Example, Jinwoo falling down while the camera is already down there.
Yeah.
The monster breaking the glass, it's clever placement putting the camera inside of the building to make
True.
more force of the glass break.
True, and you can see this glass shattering exactly.
Or the shadow jumping off of building, like the little detail that the light post flickered. Even for the demon castle parts, the overhanded shots or just normal looking shots that creates more depth than usual. Oshiro does use a lot of CG quite a lot. You can see by his own.
I think his CG usage is fantastic though, right? None of it seemed very like whenever when you can't even tell that CG is happening, I feel like a lot of casual anime watchers can't even notice that the CG was used because it was that well adapted into the rest of the art.
Directorial works, like for the Soul Leveling endings, or other little projects by him, like the Reglow music video, I think. And we got to see some nice little usage of the 3D background that looks really smooth, so that we can showcase the Shadow Army.
I love the 3D background smoke animation. Look at that. The smoke here, it looks so good to me.
So that we can showcase the Shadow Army more. The episode was definitely a low priority episode. There was inconsistent looking drawings. Why did Mr. Song look like that? Also,
He looked a bit wonky. It's been a while since we've seen him. Does he look that bad? It looks a bit off.
also they forgot to fill the color on Jinho's neck.
Oh,
Like,
true.
this is-
True. Oh, it's true. The shadowy part here. Didn't even realize. Jinho's neck. It just looks like he's got like scales. You know, I don't know. The line over here looks very awkward.
like this is how it should look like with the black, but
Yeah.
it's just a line here. Jackie Furuzumi is chief ADing this episode. I'm not the biggest fan of her drawings. It's very sharp chinned with the face elongated.
Yeah, it's just Sung Jin Woo. Here, let's try to find the memes again. Sung Jin Woo. It's just getting worse and worse, bro. The Chinwoo memes, bro. This isn't the only one. There's like way more funnier ones, right? Here, hold up. I gotta find these. So you gotta see this. Maybe on Twitter you can see it. The chinning monarch. You know, the one Facebook post. You know, the Twitter post. Sorry, the community post I made. If I type Sung Chimu on Twitter, will I get it? Let's see it. Let's see it. This is not that, but this is something else. This is the guy who does a low cost, you know, cosplay stuff. He just basically puts himself in a fucking glass cup. But the angles that makes him so sharp. But that's true, right? That's so true of how that shit works. Hold up. Let's see if I can find like other ones. Oh, no way. Chroma fire. yeah, these pictures, bro. These pictures. This is so fucking cursed. Why? It's the mewing monarch, bro. I feel like memes like this, it only kind of like makes the show go more viral, right? Never remember Nokutan, bro. The power of memes. Memes are very strong. Memes will reach that, you know, audience beyond just the anime stuff, right? Like stuff like this will create the virality. Like, you think that this is just a stupid Chen meme, bro? Like, it's good marketing. I love these memes.
Elon Musk?
Huh?
Elon Ma? My name is Elon Ma.
Okay, we got Chinese Elon Ma here going on.
I'm Asian, that's not offensive. It's not a bad...
I'm Asian. That's not offensive.
Elon Ma? My name is Elon Ma. I'm Asian.
Hi, my name Elon Ma. That's how he does all his TikToks, bro. Bro comes out of the car. Hi, my name Elon Ma.
I'm Asian, that's not offensive. It's not a bad drawing like some other stuff, but it's just not to my liking. Although some people point out that the side profile looks good.
Yeah, the side profile look like the jawline. Oh, look at that, bro. So sharp. Sick.
And yeah, it does look good. Jinwoo's
Dude, Jinzu is so pointy. Holy fuck. Dude, it is chiseled. Honestly, their noses too. The nose and the chin. Oh my god, these are some sharp ass points. Even the upper lip here. God damn, you can cut stuff with that.
good. Jinwoo's Demon Castle drawing style is also good. Not my favorite, but good. Probably the best drawing this episode is the
ants.
one shot of that ant.
Look at the level of shading, right? Look how bold these lines are in the edges, the extra shading, the detail went into this, the lighting coming down. I didn't even realize even like the shading over here, bro. Look at this. Not even shading on the body, but like the shading cast behind because of the antennas. I don't know. This scene though, it looks crazy.
From a certain island.
Did you-
Epstein. Okay, no. Never
What?
mind. The pacing can be a bit.
Epstein Island arc. Somehow I feel like Sister Leveling could play into this. Epstein Island leveling. Epstein leveling.
Iffy at times, especially in the Demon Castle parts. They did cut some parts from the manga, so that's probably why it felt rushed. But again, nothing too crazy. Oh, they adapted it from the novel, SinChi. Shut up. I know. The most
always
interesting
will.
part about the animation is that the episode was solo key animated by Mitsuaki Hori. He doesn't really have much of a track record of being a key animator, besides his work in episode 12 of Soul Leveling called Arise. My
Erect.
dick. While some of it was corrected by Kano, you can still see his animation with his distinct timing and effects. Same goes for today's episode. While again, there's limitations, the action was still actioning with great effects, impact
Yeah, that scene was really cool. Jinwoo just like casually dodging the blades. So Mitsuaki Hori, another key animator that we should make note of.
with great effects, impact frames after Tusk's attack with the Orb of Avarice, animating a closing door with some
Oh yeah, this was crazy. What the hell was happening on this door, bro? This door had more aura than the Minsu guy.
complex mechanically
Holy.
closing door system.
Like, look at that. Look, like it's crazy. Like the rotation of this cylinder went crazy too.
I don't know, but it looks good. And this little shadow appearing, that's all 2D, even the effects. Nice.
Sick.
Before you blue lock enjoy saying, "Oh my god, only one animator worked on this episode."
That's a good thing, right? Contrary to popular belief, having one single person have complete control and, you know, basically have oversight on it is a good thing. That probably means that the scheduling was good. One person could consistently, you know, do the entire thing and portray their vision of their work done, rather than having 20 other dudes coming in and basically just scrambling for time, everyone just trying to just, you know, min-max and get the shit done just in time.
Saying, "Oh my god, only one animator worked on this episode?" You lucky. Only one person worked on 5 episodes in season 2. No, you're just dumb. Already used my R word card this video. There's still 29 second key animators plus 4 studios for this episode.
Which is, you know, not a good thing, right?
And of course, in-betweeners, chief AD, and animation directors that corrects the drawings. But still, Hori creating all the layouts and Genga himself with the second key animators on deck.
Good.
It's pretty surprising that a solo key animation episode can be envisioned for a Aniplex project at least. This definitely is for resource managing, so the time and resources can be more focused on the Jeju Island arc or even the next episode.
Oh, yo, one of the most out of just no one even saw this one coming, bro. Remember this? The season 1 trauma PTSD scene? Just Sakuga out of my mind with Guildmaster Che PTSD scene. That shit went crazy.
Jeju Island arc or even the next episode. Solo key animation episodes can be
That's a lot of booba movement. What anime is this? Oh my god. Who is this?
Solo key animation episodes can be pretty rare nowadays. The last one from what I know is probably Slime Season 3 Episode 12 by Yasuto Hirohara.
I love that episode. Oh, this one was great, man.
An episode like this does take more time because you don't have different layout artists and key animators doing different stuff at the same time. There's only one person doing the layout and Genga stuff, but a massive positive is saving resources for future episodes, so the other talents can focus on other high priority episodes. But sometimes there's also outliers that the solo key animated episodes can be one of the highlights of the series.
Why did this scene have so much fucking detail in the movement of the everything here? This person coming out of the water, why did it go so hard?
Future episodes, so the other talents can focus on other high priority episodes. But sometimes there's
Look at
also
this.
outliers that the solo key animated episodes can be one of the highlights of the series, like Mushoku Tensei episode 5 and maybe some Yama no Susume episodes. There's a thing that some few of openings and endings are by one person. The popular example is Jima Ebata. Most of the openings and endings on Slime are
Great opening
directed, storyboarded, animation directed,
Ebata
and
goat.
key animated by himself. Norimitsu Suzuki is a popular example of doing endings by himself. Same goes for him again. He directed a storyboarded solo key animation. You get me. Or you can be like Verkreek that did the special ending in season 3 of Kaguya. That did... Oh god, there's a lot. Accessory design, animation directed, art design,
Jeez.
character design, color design, directed, solo key animated, storyboarded.
Just so many fucking roles, bro. Never, just like I am just always so impressed and shocked to just see all these different positions that just exist. It's just, what the hell?
Yes, that took him 8 months to finish that ending. I'll explain it a bit more. If you see on the top left, I usually have the person
Yeah, I should probably move my name, but there's the person, you know, the highlight of who is responsible for what.
that did the key animation. Usually the person that gets credited as this is the person that does the layout for the scene. Even if the key animation phase or the Genga phase is by a different person, the credits or the key animation that's displayed is mostly focused to the person that did the layout. Second key
Ooh.
animator's job
Better be the layout person then, huh? So like, you won't get the credits.
person that did the layout. Second key animator's job is to clean up the key animator's work. If
Yeah, anytime I hear second animators or like in-betweeners, it's just like minions. And no disrespect to the people who, you know, fulfill these positions, but the way that studios abuse these people to just like justify shitty schedules to pump out something, it's just, Whenever you have a lot of these people, you know, on board something, it's probably not a good sign of healthy scheduling.
If the drawings is still rough since they probably don't have time, or just draw some of the Ginga that was actually not finished yet. I usually break down more the animation, but there wasn't really much to talk about or analyze, so a bit different switch so you guys can understand the solo key animation role a bit more. Still,
I feel like I learned something, but I'm also gonna forget it as soon as the video ends. But hey, it's a work in progress.
a good episode. Oshiro and Hori definitely saved it. Unfortunate because Hiromu Oshiro is not doing a high prioritized episode, since if he does, he can probably make the best looking episode visually in Soul Leveling. Next episode is gonna be hype, a fight with a certain someone from the opening.
Yeah, we saw the opening, right? There's some big purple dude.
People are saying it's better than episode 6. Of course, I know what's going to happen.
I feel like it's not gonna be better in episode 6 though, and hear me out again. Episode 6 had so much build up leading into it. Saving the party. Everyone witnessing Jinwoo's greatness. Absolute demonstration of just aura farming, flexing, clutching with an audience, you know? The next episode, without a doubt, it's gonna be crazy. In terms of pure production value and animation, right? It's going to be better looking. But because of the story being not as like, it's not really suited for the hype, you know? Like, who really cares about the Demon Castle stuff? I do to an extent, but it honestly kind of feels like the Arifureta dungeons, if you know what I'm talking about, the labyrinth is, where you're fighting a bunch of monsters. And the monsters that we're probably going to fight are going to be not fodder. It's going to be, you know, difficult to beat. But in terms of like creating hype for me, if you don't have this kind of episode 6 setup, right, of having a party to rescue and having like an audience to witness it, it's, to me, I probably won't have, you know, that same level of hype of episode 6. But regardless, the episode will look stunning.
I don't want to get my hopes up yet, but Chromafire, I know you're watching. Give me some of the pictures or leaks, or just a full episode. My DMs are open. Hi for the next episode. If you guys like this video, leave a like. If you hate it, leave a like. Comment down below what your thoughts are.
That's it, man. What did we learn from this? Having only one person on a project in terms of key animation or whatever is not a bad thing. What else? Something layout, something don't use in-betweeners, something Oshino is the GOAT. Hiromu Oshiro, this guy, in the beginning, I think I said a disrespectful thing saying, oh, this must be the guy that takes care of low priority episodes, but considering all the different other shit that he's done, looks fucking stunning. And this guy's like specialty of using the background images, right? His special CG, the specific camera angles to create more engaging angles and to have like positioning of where people are going to go from the beginning, right? And then like the background art just being stunning. Solid. That's it from me. I'll see you guys next time. Wait, please go check out SinChi's channel. Boom. Link. Give it a like. Go to his channel. Go subscribe. I'll see you next time.